Yo, I'm running it back, Israel. I'm running it back. January 12th, 21, Tuesday. I'm going through my inbox. I'm checking, you going through my DMs. So I must have saw a few of these messages. So I'm not responding to one. It was at least 3 or 4 of them that I saw, which was similar topic. I don't even feel like responding to them all individually. Do y'all even listen to my videos? Because some of these questions, I think rather, I've kind of answered, or you should be able to anticipate my answer by now. Or at least anticipate what I'm going to ask you. A lot of these questions are vague and irrational. I can't answer that. I need more data. You got to give me more information. And some of y'all, you explain every damn thing and never get to the point. Who, what, when, where, and how. And sometimes why, right? Who, what, when, where, how, why. That's what men want. That's what men communicate. Who, what, when, where, how, why. Answer those questions, because everything else other than that is bullshit. Really, you're wasting my time. I don't give a fuck how you feel. Stop sharing that shit. Well, I feel he did this, and I feel like this, and I feel like that, and I feel. Fuck your feelings. You should know this already. Get to the point. Let's get to it. Who, what, when, where, how, why. It's simple. I mean, I don't know how some of y'all passed grade school. Get the little paragraph, and you got to read the paragraph and then answer yes or no, and then explain your answer. Y'all skip over the yes and no and jump right into your explanation all the damn time. Wrong. Teacher, mark that shit wrong. Wrong. And big X. Because you have not followed instructions and you have not completed the assignment. This is how basic communication works. Everybody ain't got to know your opinion, ladies. This is why y'all having problems. Men are tired and men are waking up. And men are starting to hold y'all accountable. And I know you've never been held accountable before. Welcome to a new world. It's a new world, baby. You should be holding yourselves accountable. Stop looking to point that finger because you got 3 pointing back. Stop pointing that finger. Worry about these 3 that's pointing back at you. Right? So I'm going to answer these questions. What's wrong with these men, right? I just read, like, I'm telling you, about 3 or 4 of these, maybe more. I stopped reading and started doing the video. It was just too much of it. It was just, y'all be typing them long ass. I don't read that shit. I'm not reading it. I'll type back like, hey, I'll tell you, I'm not going to read that. Shorten that to 1 sentence, please. So 1 sentence. I don't need a novel. Give me 1 sentence. What is your question? A question, not a novel. A question. Y'all don't want a dialogue. Y'all want a monologue. That's what y'all want to do. You just want to fucking dictate and rule over somebody. And I am not that dude. I'm not that dude. Y'all used to dealing with these punk ass beta men. I'm not that dude. Never. So, what's wrong with these men? Let me put it like this, right? If you're out shopping for a car, right? Ladies. And fellas, you could chime in too. I mean, let these, y'all need to start speaking up, man. I mean, if am I saying something that y'all don't agree with, fellas? Peep this out, right? Ladies, you're shopping for a car, right? You find the car you want. It's the color you want. It's the car you want. You test drive it, right? The price is right. You test drive it, but the car doesn't go over 33 miles per hour. Are you going to buy that car? It says 100 miles on the dash. The speedometer says 100 miles, but it only does 33 miles. It will not go any faster than that. That's all the information you get. Are you buying the car, yes or no? Fuck no, you ain't buying the car. Hell no. Ain't nowhere in hell you going to buy a car that go 33 miles an hour. You're not going to do it. I don't care how pretty it is. I don't care what the salesman says. Or your auntie, whoever's selling you the car, you ain't buying that car. That only go 33 miles an hour. Men are a lot like that. That's how men view women, okay? Like a car purchase, like an investment. So there's a certain amount of performance that this man is expecting from you ladies. And if you only given a third of what that performance that you're advertising 100 miles an hour, but you're only delivering 33 miles an hour, something is wrong with you. And men don't have to waste their time with you because you outnumber us, ladies. They go right on to the next one. This is your attitude. This ain't your appearance. It has very little to do with your appearance, okay? And this is where me and Kevin Samuels disagree. He puts appearance high on the charts. I disagree. Mathematically, and he always talks about statistics, and I love to have that conversation with your brother Kevin. I'd love to have that conversation with you. Statistically, if that your logic made sense, there would be no more ugly people. We would have already genetically weeded them out. Mathematically, if you want to talk numbers, but that's another conversation, Kevin. What the most important thing is your behavior. How are you behaving? That's more important than your looks, ladies. Your behavior. Black women spend how many billions of dollars a year worried about their makeup and their hair and this and that? If they put a half of that and put it on their behavior, we would dramatically affect the marriage rate, right? Because see, as that number went up with beauty supplies, as black women started spending more money on beauty supplies and their outward appearance, marriage rates plummeted. That's another statistic, Kevin. Okay. So, what's more important is your behavior. How your behavior, and that goes into your communication, your personality, your actions. What do you act? Do you do what you say you're going to do? Are you living at the way you portray yourself? Right. Now, to be fairness, I think Kevin Samuels is talking about high value men, the top of 10% of income earners. I can't speak towards that. Maybe that group of men are looking for a particular type of woman, and I'm sure they are. That's fine. That's them. I don't speak for them. I speak for the everyday man. I'm the people's champ. I speak for the people. Average man out here, the regular men, working class men, your looks is not as important as you think they are, ladies. Your personality, your behavior, your actions, those things are how are you classy? Being classy is more important than being sassy. Some of y'all so sassy. I read your dating profiles. It come off on your dating profile. Your first damn introduction to the world or to a man, you already telling somebody, let me tell you something. That's how a lot of y'all start off your dating profiles. I ain't having this. And if you here for that, oh, my favorite one is you chicks who create dating profiles. Oh, but I'm not on here to date. I'm not looking to date. Then why the fuck are you on a dating profile? Oh, I'm just looking for friends. Then go to fucking church. Go on your Facebook. Find your classmates. The fuck are you doing? Why are you on a dating site looking for friends? That makes no sense. I mean, that's like you going to a grocery store. You ain't buying you ain't buying nothing. You just walking around with a buggy for 4 hours. And the people say, customer service people say, "Hey, can I help you?" Nah, I'm just here. I don't want nothing. I'm just here. What? Yeah, nah, I ain't buying nothing. Go to a clothing store and tell them that. Walk around the clothing store for a couple of hours, and when the salespeople try to help you, and you say, "Nah, I ain't buying nothing. I'm just here." See what happens. And I ain't talking about tell them, "Oh, you're browsing," because see, that's something that would be honest. No, you're specifically saying, "No, I'm never gonna buy nothing from here." Then why are you here? Some of you ain't honest with yourselves about what you want. You ain't ready to date. Why you create a dating profile? You have no time for a man in your life because everything about your life has been designed to. You don't need a man. You already got kids. You already got a house. You already got a career. Whatever. You got everything in place. Where the man gonna fit in at? What he gonna do? How does he fit into your life? Do you even have time to go on a date? The man be spending months trying to see you. And all y'all want to do is text message the niggas back and forth. The dudes be trying to see y'all. I read y'all messages. The dudes be trying to engage with y'all. But you too caught up with your kids and your grandkids and your sister kids and your mama and them. Guess what? Your sister got a man, your daughter got a man, everybody else around you got a man except for your black ass. Because you got time for everybody else but a man. Don't that make sense? Examine yourself, ladies. Do I have time? Am I going to allocate? How much time am I going to allocate to finding a man? How important is a man going to be in my life? Because see, some of y'all lead with that. Well, my kids is the most important thing in my life. Wrong, wrong, absolutely wrong. It was never set up to be that way. You're out of order. You're out. Did you make them damn kids by yourself? No. No, you didn't. Every other species in nature of people on the planet understands that except the black woman. You want to put your kids on the top of the hierarchy. It's God, Christ, the husband, and the woman. And then the kids are below that. How the hell did you put the kids above everybody else? Well, you're out of order and you're wondering why your life ain't functioning correctly. That's the divine order. I didn't make it up. Don't get mad at me. God made the rules. Get mad at him. Send him an email. DM him and see if he'll change it for you. I'll wait. That's the rules. That's why we're in captivity today because we don't want to follow the rules. You want to make up your own rules. You don't want to do what your man said. You don't want to do what your husband said. You don't want to do what God told you to do. You want to go against God, just like Eve, right? Remember? See, this spirit has always been there. For those of you who want to blame men, oh, the man did this, man did that. Adam was perfect. He was a perfect man. They were living in paradise. They were eating perfect food. They had perfect weather. Everything around Eve was perfection, right? She was unhappy because she wanted something else. It was the grass is always green on the side. I gotta eat that apple. I gotta see what this one is talking about. I gotta let somebody get in my ear. That spirit, black woman, was on you from the beginning. And guess what? There's nothing new under the sun. That spirit is still very strong with a lot of you. You still have that spirit. You want to know some shit you ain't got to fucking know. Ask y'all simple questions. Hey, why is this over here? Oh, why you asking me that? And then what you trying to do this? What you trying to answer the fucking question? God dog. Simple. Cause see, if you see me as a king, sis, you know I love you, sis. And I got your best interest at heart. You think I'm trying to hurt you by asking a question, sis? Come on. So you don't believe. Because if you saw me as a king, you would be like, hey, he got my best interest at heart. I don't know why he asking me this. Let me answer. You ain't meant to know everything. But y'all women, you struggle with that. You think you got to know everything before you answer. Simple questions. We ain't talking about complex. We talking about simple. Work on yourselves, sister. Examine yourselves. Are you ready to date? Maybe you are not. Some of you need to be honest. You lonely, you're horny, you frustrated. Yes, I understand that. But that's because of your life choices. 35 and 45 and up. You ain't got no business being lonely. If your husband ain't dead, that would be the exception to the rule. But see, a lot of you never been married. You never even been in a 5-year relationship because of your own decisions. So guess what? If you've been living a certain way for 35 years and it got you to a certain place, what do you think you need to do? Something different. Because the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. But some of y'all, you got white Jesus in your mind and God is going to send me a husband, right? Guess what? Y'all like that old man that was on the roof. That's what y'all remind me of. It was an old joke, right? There was a flood in the town and the man was trapped on the roof. Think of Hurricane Katrina. And the raft came by, a little boat they made and was trying to save the man. Come get on the boat with us. No, y'all go ahead. I'm waiting for God. A couple hours go by and another boat comes by, a little bit bigger one, nicer boat. You tell the people the same thing. Oh, no, no, no. You go ahead, save yourselves. I'm waiting for God. God gonna save me. Then a rescue helicopter tried to drop the thing down to lift the ninja off the damn roof. He ain't want to do it. No, go ahead. I'm waiting for God. Right? He died. He gets to heaven. And he asked Peter, Peter, why didn't God save me? Peter said, well, damn, God sent you 2 boats and a helicopter. That is some of y'all. You're the man on the roof. God be putting men in your lives and be putting changes in your lives and you just won't accept it because you won't hearken, you won't listen. You want to do what you want to do because you got to see what's going to happen before it happens in your mind. Well, guess what? You've been operating that way for 30, 40 years and it ain't worked yet. You ain't seen shit. So you think tomorrow, miraculously, you're going to see something you didn't see before? By doing the same shit and walking the same way? Come on. Come on, people. You got to change your behavior. You got to change your actions. Ladies, you keep running to the same men because you're looking in the same place. You're doing the same exact thing. Take them lashes off. Take that perm out your hair. I guarantee you'll find a man. That's the quickest way you can find a man. Work on your behavior. Because, see, your outward appearance is a reflection of your inside, right? That's why they always used to tell us, dress for success, right? That's what the old people used to tell us, dress for success. A lot of truth in that. Your countenance says a lot. Your appearance says a lot about who you are and what you think. That's how the woman at the well knew she was talking to a Jew. She knew it by the way he looked, his behavior, his appearance. He didn't say a word. He didn't say, Jesus didn't say to her, I'm a Jew. She knew it. Why? Because, see, some of y'all think, oh, the appearance don't matter, color don't matter. Bullshit. That's why it's in there. The things that were written before time were written for your learning today. Because, see, God knew the end in the beginning. Y'all don't hear me, though. But y'all don't want to apply these little lessons, this milk. But y'all want to be on here arguing and trying to slick post and roundabout post to circumvent the law when you shouldn't be saying shit, ladies. All the little slick ass posts y'all do. Shut up, listen, and learn silently and work on your behavior. Got too much time on your hands to worry about the wrong shit. Busybodies. A lot of scriptures on that. That's y'all. You're busybody, tattlers. You're always doing that. But y'all think because you post the scripts, ladies, oh, that's allowed. Uh-huh. No, that's not allowed either. Listen and learn stylely. Stop trying to usurp authority. That's what a lot of y'all are doing on the low. Stop doing it. You're violating the law. Be keepers at home. Some of you, your houses look like shit. Brother, get a whiff of that. He gonna be like, oh hell no, I ain't trying to be with her looking like this. Or your car. It ain't even gotta be your house. It could be your car, it could be your desk at work. I mean, men pay attention to those things. That stuff is more important than how you look. You could be the baddest bee walking, and a lot of them single and lonely because nobody want to deal with that attitude. That 33 miles an hour, it don't go nowhere. Men want to invest in you. They want to see a future with you. You got 4 baby daddies already. Why the hell would he want to be number 5? Come on. Especially if it's a brother who got his shit together. Because it don't take 5 children now you want to get your shit together. It don't take that. 5 children by 4 different men. Now you want to get your shit together at 40. You're in middle age. You're supposed to be in a whole different mindset. But a lot of y'all at 35 and 45 are still in 20-year-old brains. You're not where you're supposed to be. And then you wonder why you can't find a man. You a 40-year-old woman that can't go out on a date? The fuck is wrong with you? Your kids is grown, so what's the problem? Oh, I gotta pick my son up for work. Well, I gotta do this, and I gotta take my daughter here. And ain't your kids grown? Why are you doing all of that every day? So much so that you could never go on this date with this decent man who's trying to take you out because your priorities are fucked up. Then you're at home lonely and I can't find a man. He right there trying to take you out every day, but you ain't got no time for him. And then a man ain't going to. You got a grown ass, your son 35 or 30 in the house. Why is your son? And hey, listen, things happen. You got to come back home. I understand that. We're not talking about those situations. We talk about situations where your son never left. You got a 25-year-old that's home. He's struggling. Send his ass to the military for a while. If he ain't got nothing to do, give him some direction. Give him some direction. Give him a little taste of the world. Because what you doing ain't no better. Maybe he'll pick up a skill, learn how to work with his hands. Send him to barbershop school. Hell, what? It's a lot of. Come on, ladies. But y'all want to lead, but look at the direction y'all have led the community in over the last 50 years to destruction, further into destruction. Y'all seen the gates of hell and say, oh, you know what? Hold my beer. Let's go down that way. Let's see what's in there. Because you can't nobody tell you what to do, and I'm my own person. I want a man to lead me, but when the man try to lead you, you want to argue with him and discuss everything and question every fucking thing he's saying. Shut the fuck up and follow sometime. It's too real for some of y'all, man. I ain't playing with y'all this year, man. I was a little toned down last year. I ain't playing with y'all. Not. I'm not. I'm about to start doing videos. I'm gonna tell these brothers how to handle themselves too, yo. I already tried to do the dick challenge last year. I'm gonna probably start that back up. Cause y'all like to use that. Y'all like to use the sex to control a man. Control, you use sex and the kids to control a man. Cause you want to be in the power. And y'all think y'all don't want equality. That's what y'all say equality, but y'all don't want equality. You want to be in rulership. Because equality means that sometimes you got to go against what you think and go with the other person. Y'all don't want to do that. You just want to be right all the time. You right, you right, you right. All the time. No, sometimes you wrong, sis. That's where repentance is. Confessing your faults one to another. That ain't got nothing telling me I'm right, ain't confessing your fault. Because see, some of y'all will play that game and then later on, you been and say, well, I'm sorry, you right. And then later on, you come back and be like, yeah, what you sorry for? Oh, I ain't never say I was sorry for that. Then what the hell was you sorry for? Play games like that. I don't play games like that. I'll cut your ass off in a minute. Play that game with me. Apologize to me. You better tell me what you're apologizing for. I'm sorry for this here. Because that's how I do it. I'm sorry I did this thing. I'm sorry I did that. I made a mistake. I'm going to be direct about what I'm doing. See, y'all talk that keep it 100 shit, but you don't do it. You ain't about that. That's all I got, man. That's the answer to the question. Would you buy a car that only went 33 miles an hour? No, you wouldn't. Some of y'all, you're only going 33 miles an hour. You need to get yourselves up to 100. And that'll fix all your problems. Fix you. Your fuse is blown, or your accelerator pedal is stuck, or you need a new air filter, or you're using the wrong gas. Something wrong with you. If you can't get over 33 miles, maybe your fuel filter is fucked up. You need new spark plugs. I don't know. But something is wrong with you. And that's the problem. Shalom.